History of Real Madrid CF. Real Madrid Club de Fútbol is a professional football club based in Madrid, Spain. The club was formed in 1902 as Madrid Football Club and played its first competitive match on May 13, 1902, when it lost 3-1 in the semi-final of the Campeonato de Copa de SM Alfonso XIII against FC Barcelona. 1. Real Madrid played against other local clubs in various regional tournaments that served as qualifiers for the Copa del Rey, from 1902 to 1940. In 1929, the club became one of the founding members of La Liga, Spain's first national league. As of 2022, Real is one of only 3 clubs never to have been relegated from the top level of Spanish football, the others being Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona. Madrid FC team in 1902, the year of its foundation. From 1902 to 1929, Real won the Copa del Rey 5 times and the regional championship 15 times. Real Madrid had a successful start in La Liga, finishing second in the competition's first season, and winning the league in 1932 for the first time. In the 1947-48 season, Madrid finished 11th, which remains, as of 2022, the club's lowest final position. 4. Real Madrid won La Liga 4 times and the European Cup 5 times during the 1950s. However, the most successful period for the club in terms of domestic titles was the 1960s, when Real Madrid won 8 league championships. It won its first double of league championship and national cup in 1962. Real is also the only Spanish football team to win 5 consecutive titles, a feat which it has achieved on 2 occasions, 1960-65 and 1985-90. In addition to their domestic success, Real Madrid's reputation as a major club was established by their outstanding record in the European Cup. To date, they have been crowned champions of Europe a record 14 times. Alfredo Di Stefano, Ferenc Puskás, and other famous players helped the club win the European Cup 5 times in a row between 1956 and 1960, which included a memorable 7-3 Hampden Park final against German side Eintracht Frankfurt in 1960. The club won the trophy for a 6th time in 1966 with a team known as the Yi that defeated Yugoslavian club Partizan 2-1 in the final while being composed entirely of Spanish-born players, a first in the competition. They were also runners-up in 1962, 1964 and 1981. Winning the competition 5 consecutive times saw Real permanently awarded the original cup and earning the right to wear a multiple winner badge since 2000. They have also won the UEFA Cup twice and were twice runners-up in the European Cup Winners' Cup. In 1996, President Lorenzo Sanz appointed Fabio Capello as coach. Although his tenure lasted only 1 season, Real Madrid were proclaimed league champions and several important players arrived at the club, such as Roberto Carlos, Predrag Mijatovic, Davor Suker and Clarence Seedorf, to strengthen a squad that already boasted the likes of Raúl, Fernando Hierro, and Fernando Redondo. As a result, Real Madrid, with the addition of Fernando Morientes in 1997, finally ended its 32-year wait for the 7th European Cup in 1998 under manager Jupp Heynckes, defeating Juventus 1-0 in the final, thanks to a goal from Mijatovic. Real Madrid would go on to win again in 2000, 2002, under manager Vicente Del Bosque, 2014, under manager Carlo Ancelotti, 2016, 2017, 2018, under manager Zinedine Zidane, and 2022, again under Ancelotti. Madrid are also 8-time winners of the Intercontinental Cup/FIFA Club World Cup, defeating Peñarol, Vasco da Gama, Olimpia Asuncion, San Lorenzo, Kashima Antlers, Gremio, Al Ain and Al Hilal in 1960, 1998, 2002, 2014, 2016, 2017, 2018 and 2022 respectively. Early years. Madrid FC team in 1906. The club won its second Copa del Rey that year. Football was introduced to Madrid by students of the Institución Libre de Enseñanza. They included several Oxbridge graduates. In 1897, they founded a club called Sky, playing on Sunday mornings at Moncloa. In 1900, they split into two different clubs, New Futbol de Madrid and Madrid Football Club. On March 6, 1902, after a new board presided by Juan Padros had been elected, Madrid Football Club was officially founded. Padros and his brother Carlos, both would later serve as Madrid's presidents, summoned other football enthusiasts to a meeting in the backroom of El Capricho, the family business. The Padros brothers viewed football as a mass sport that should be accessible to representatives of all social classes, and thought the new club should embody that idea. They proposed the name Madrid Football Club, which was unanimously accepted. The membership fee was also set, 2 pesetas a month, and the color of the shirt was chosen to be white in honor of a famous English team, Corinthian FC, which Juan Padros had met on one of his trips, 6-7. Madrid won the first of 4 consecutive Copa del Rey titles, which was the only nationwide competition at the time, in 1905. In 1907, they lost a game to a team of Catholic priests from Royal English College in Valladolid, with Father Edward Power scoring 5 goals in a 6-2 victory. 8. Future club president Santiago Bernabeu was quoted as saying in 1957 that the game changed the whole history of football in Spain by showing us how football should be played. 9. In 1912, they moved to a ground called Campo de O'Donnell, after previously moving between some minor grounds. 10. In 1920, the club's name was changed to Real Madrid after King Alfonso XIII, a reputed football fan, granted the title of Royal in English, to the club. In 1929, the first Spanish football league was founded. Real Madrid led the first league season until the last match, a loss to Athletic Bilbao, meant they finished runners-up to Barcelona. Real Madrid won its first league title in the 1931-32 season and retained the title the following year. On April 14, 1931, the arrival of the Second Spanish Republic caused the club to lose the title Real and the royal crown on its emblem, going back to being named Madrid Football Club until the end of the Spanish Civil War. Football continued during the Second World War, and on June 13, 1943, Madrid beat Barcelona 11-1 in the second leg of the Copa del Generalissimo semi-finals, the Spanish Cup having been renamed in honor of General Franco. The first leg, played at the Les Corts in Catalonia, had ended with Barcelona winning 3-0. Madrid complained about all the 3 goals that referee Fombona Fernandez had allowed for Barcelona, 13, with the home supporters also whistling Madrid throughout, whom they accused of employing roughhouse tactics, and Fombona for allowing them to. The newspaper year reported the whistling as a clear intention to attack the representatives of Spain. 14. Barcelona fans were banned from traveling to Madrid. The day of the second leg, the Barcelona team were insulted and stones were thrown at their bus as soon as they left their hotel. Barcelona striker Mariano Gonzalvo said of the incident, 5 minutes before the game had started, our penalty area was already full of coins. Barcelona goalkeeper Luis Miró rarely approached his line. When he did, he was armed with stones. As Francisco Calvet told the story, they were shouting, "Reds! Separatists!" A bottle just missed Cespedra that would have killed him if it had hit him. It was all set up. Real Madrid went 2-0 up within half an hour. The third goal brought with it a sending off for Barcelona's Benito Garcia after he made what Calvet claimed was a completely normal tackle. Madrid's José Llopis Corona recalled, at which point, they got a bit demoralized, while Ángel Moore countered, at which point, we thought, go on then, score as many as you want. Madrid scored in minutes 31, 33, 35, 39, 43, and 44, making it 8-0. 2 goals were also ruled out for offside, and proceeded to score a further 3 goals in the second half, to which Barcelona replied with a late consolation goal. Juan Samaranch wrote, in that atmosphere,